Well, just a tough day at the office, isn't it? Chef Dale MacKay joining us along with Hilary Tenwesteneind to talk about food and beer.
Okay, Dale, what are we doing today?
We're going to do 2 dishes. The first dish is going to be a crab dish, really light and kind of refreshing. Got some lime, some lemon, some pineapple, but a little bit of a Mexican spice mix. It's going to go really, really well with the Moosehead Lager because it's light and refreshing, and I think it'll pair up perfectly.
Nice.
Okay, he's going to get started there. Tell us about the Moosehead Lager.
Yeah, absolutely. So Moosehead Lager is a golden lager. So what that means is it's going to be a little bit more lighter in body. This is a very crisp and a highly refreshing beer. It's actually one of my personal favorite lagers. Yeah.
Sounds like a good summertime, too.
Absolutely.
If we
had a summer.
Would be nice.
Now, Dale, so what did you put down on the plate here? It looks so pretty.
It's a little bit of avocado mousse, as you can kind of see, so it's just kind of whipped avocado, and so it'll give a nice kind of richness to the dish. And then inside is it's actually a daikon sheet, daikon radish, kind of wrapped in there. And then we have pineapple, which is, again, a little bit of smokiness from the...
Hilary was so nice, she asked if she could open the beer.
She's never been on the show, honestly.
Well, you can.
Mike's going to get a big, what is it, a Bic pen and something or other?
What?
Sorry, should I be filling them up more? Is that what we're talking about?
You're talking about shotgunning. Yeah. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. I was like, what am I using a big pen for? Can versus bottle. This is a cool little can.
Yeah, so this is our sleek can. It comes to us from St. John, New Brunswick. So one of the things that I think really pairs into our taste is that Moosehead is actually Canada's oldest and largest independent brewery.
I did not know that.
People forget that with Moosehead.
Absolutely. We've been around since 1867, and yeah, it goes into the taste, and absolutely you can taste the passion behind something like that.
Let's taste the passion, shall we?
Did you taste it?
What did it taste like?
What did the passion taste like, Fiona?
Well, hard work does pay off because this is actually an award-winning lager. So.
It is very crisp.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay.
What have we got going on in here, Dale?
So we have some confit potatoes. So I basically take them, cook them in duck fat. It's low-fat duck fat. And then we peel them, crush them, and then I do some shallot confit, which is also cooked in duck fat. Kind of bring it together, and so you get some sweetness from the shallots.
You cook the duck fat in duck fat too?
We do, yeah.
Just to keep it. That's what makes it so low fat.
We cook the legs in their own fat.
Got it.
Hilary, you mentioned this is an award winner. You brought another award winner with you as well.
I did. So I've also got Barking Squirrel, which comes to us from the Hop City Brewing Company in Ontario. Unlike Moosehead, this is a more medium-bodied lager. So there is a nice pleasant level of hops here, but you're really going to taste a caramel malt sweetness to it. So it really creates a nice smooth and a very drinkable beer.
What's going on over there?
Dale is just really having a party over there.
I know. Well, this is what he does on the show.
That's what happens when you drink the inspiration.
Okay, and what's in there?
So right here we have some smoked tomato. So it's tomato just lightly smoked, kind of cooked down into a compote. And then we are going to throw our chimichurri sauce.
What does compote mean?
I don't know. I think it's got a few. I should know. No, generally compote is when you kind of cook something cook it down and kind of reduce some of the liquid. And generally it has that kind of content.
And this is the chimichurri. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. And so I think the chimichurri for the Barking Squirrel, it's got some sweet kind of malts coming out and a little bit of hop. So I think this is going to cut through the malt, and then the hop will be. I'm going to actually pair the bitter with the bitter because you get a little bit of bitterness from the hops, and so I'm going to put a little bit of.
Are people? I mean, obviously people are familiar with wine pairings and everything else. Hilary, I mean, people really are starting to pay more attention to what they're drinking in terms of beer and how it's adding and complementing the food.
Absolutely, and with the availability of beers nowadays, there's a lot of selection that you can choose from, and it's just nice to offer another choice. You know, you don't always have to drink wine with your food. Now, beer is now just a viable option as well.
Mike, is beer a viable option for you?
Has always been a viable option. But you're right, in a fine dining setting or, in a gourmet setting where you're really, eating artistically styled and thought out food.
Absolutely.
Your beer can really complement that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Barking Squirrel does a great job with that being a craft brew. So got the attitude in there and the extra spunk.
I love the labeling on it.
Did you try it yet?
It's quite nice. So we've tasted passion. Is this tasting love?
Yeah, this is tasting love and caramel sweetness. Barking Squirrel actually won at...
What
Wow.
a huge difference.
Yeah, big
wow,
difference, eh?
That's amazing.
Well, and there's a very nice smoothness in that as well.
When someone can taste the
bit of
chimichurri
spice,
sauce, have a bite of that, have a sip of
Just
that,
like
and
dip
then
the spoon in there?
yeah, just stick it in there.
What is in this chimichurri? Is there pineapple in here too?
Nope,
Some chimney,
there's
touch of cherry.
there's
Oh my God, that's good.
A little bit of both.
a little bit of both.
in there,
Okay,
so
we got a pair.
hopefully it will kind of really match up
Right,
really well.
I
with the
forgot
malts.
this is science.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh, wow.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, there you are, matched up. So we got we have the crushed potatoes, and then we're putting a little bit of the hanger
lovely.
steak.
Nice,
Hanger
eh?
steak
Good
has
job,
a
you
lot of
guys.
iron and a lot of kind of a real meaty flavor out of kind
Right.
of all the cuts. So we put in some cherry tomatoes and a little bit of asparagus as well to kind of give it some body for the sauce. What do you?
What?
I'm just thinking of what Al Forbes described your protein earlier.
Michael,
It's
you
funny.
would make one think that I'm
Yes.
immature.
You are quite
So is this
immature.
on the menu at Ensemble right now? Or is this just something you did
there's a
special
very-
for today?
That's on the menu at Ensemble, and this is kind of a variation of a dish we do at Tap.
At Tap.
Beautiful.
And so a little bit of smoked tomato on top, and then
And Dale, Ensemble Tap House really sort of pays homage to this idea as well,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
and you know the beers and the food and how it all comes together.
yeah,
and
for sure. And we love obviously working with great breweries and like Moose Head and
Nice.
Hop City.
Barking
beers-
Squirrel, it's not available in BC yet, is it?
Not yet, but it will be coming down the pipes, aiming for fall.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So
Oh,
this
it's
is a sneak peek.
delicious, and
This
of
is a
course we
sneak
tried
peek.
the Moose Head as well.
Yeah.
These delicious items are available at Ensemble Tap, a variation of the chimichurri as well. Thank you so much, Dale. We've got some beer, we've got some food. I think Mike's actually in heaven right now.
Wait,
What?
Yeah.
So much inspiration.
thanks, you
We're
guys.
gonna
That
take a
was
break
awesome.
and when we're